Well, that's better. Good. Just trying some crap out. Just you'll let me know if you can hear me or anything. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Just trying to figure out how this crap's going to work. But if anyone's out there, let me know. Hear you loud and clear. Hey, appreciate that, Jeff. All right. I'm just trying to get a little more fancy with this shit. That's all. So yeah, this stream isn't going to be about much. Sorry. This is just me testing out, this StreamYard thing. Try, a little better experience than just my dumbass. Ooh, look at there. It has like y'all can't see it, but it has like a live, tells me how long I've been on. That's cool. That is cool. Hey, look at there, Jeff. First guy. First guy I've highlighted and not look like crap. I don't like that powered by StreamYard up there, though. This is kind of, guess I need to unask some money. That's what I'm going to have to do. Unask a little money, put like a little banner up there or whatever. Yeah, well, that's what you're supposed to do. Man, it's a little late at night. So I'm shocked, Jeff. You never sleep. He's always here. Here, let's get your dumb ass off the thing. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's cool. Keep checking some bull crap out here. See what else I can do. Oh no, not a musical background. That'd be horrible. Bubble, classic, minimal, block. Okay. I don't know about the block. Let's go with the bubble. Bubble's fine. What do you think about the color there, Jeff? Okay, get back up in here. I like that. I'm in Alaska. Okay, so it ain't late for you. It's like 8 o'clock there. Numbskull, what teams? Oh, hold on. Let me try to pop that one up. Boom! Anthony Mazzano, look at there. Numbskull, what teams from other conferences beside the ACC would you want the Big 12 to add to help West Virginia with travel? What teams from other conferences besides ACC? Well, that one's easy. That would be UConn. And I think they'll eventually get in. I think Yormark's doing the right thing by just kind of chilling, letting these presidents chill. You just had a whole crap ton of shit happen. They're freaking out. So let them freak out. Let them do their thing. And then maybe in a year or two, you bring it back to their attention. Hey, you remember that time where we almost died? Uh-oh. Is it still working? Is it still working? Is it still fucking working? Can y'all still hear this shit? Or is it frozen up? Maybe it's just my phone. I don't know. Because I'm using my phone to kind of try to see what y'all are seeing, and my phone's frozen. So I don't know if it means my internet sucked or my phone's screwing up. All right, can y'all see me fine though? Anyway, thanks for the question there, Anthony. Let's see here. Chris Lieberman. Boomer, horns down. Well, I agree with the horns down part. Well, we'll see how good Oklahoma is this year, But I'm not going to kick you in the nuts, especially when I'm just testing crap out. It wouldn't be good. Jeff, you're good. Okay. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Thank you, Mr. Mazzano. Thank you, Jeff. No feedback. Awesome. Let's see here. Have you thought of getting tablets or laptops to use for your streams instead of a cell phone? Because sometimes StreamYard is too big in terms of the amount of data it takes up in your phone. I'm using StreamYard on a desktop, and it's powerful enough. I just have my phone out because I just wanted to be able to see what y'all see. So I usually use the hell's it called, OBS. Usually use OBS to do my streams and all that. But you can do a lot of the you can do a lot of the BS that you can do here on StreamYard, but it's a lot of widgets, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of a hard program to use, especially when you're old and stupid, which apparently I am. There we go. I think my phone just froze up, so it wasn't anything else. So as you can see, I just wanted to see what y'all were seeing, so I just have that displayed up. That's all. But I am, Anthony. Well, I'm getting a nice big fat raise for my job, so money coming for Christmas. And this year I asked Santa for a new computer. I'm going to get one of them. What I want is one of those Mac Minis, because I'm not a gamer, so I don't need like a super computer. Mainly, the only thing I use a computer for literally is YouTube. That's all I need to do is make videos and live stream, and that's plenty enough computing power. It's way more power than I'm going to have right now once I'm like old ass Dell. So, and it's kind of unfair for me. It is an old ass Dell, but the person I got it from, they beefed it up like a son of a bitch, because they, it's not really the gaming stuff. They do a lot of networking, and they're very computer job, really. I don't know any of it, but it requires a very powerful computer. So he got a new one, gave this one to us a few years ago. Very thankful for that. Didn't have to do it, but it's a great computer. It is old, but at the time it was like state-of-the-art shit. But I just need something simple, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just trying to figure this crap out. And so far, I kind of like the whole StreamYard thing. It's pretty cool. As I said, I don't like that thing up there, powered by StreamYard. It's like $200 for the basic plan. And that's fine. You'll probably have to deal with that watermark for a while, maybe for, I don't know, October, November. I'll pay the fee to, it takes $200 to get that thing removed. And there's other functions too. There's other things I can do besides just that. Add a layout. I guess I can add shit. I wonder where it pulls it from. Cancel. All right. Well, there's still some stuff I got to figure out, because, I really like what's his name, Greg Flugar. He'll pull that shit up, and it's all side by side, and I'm like, ooh, I could read along with Greg. even though he will tell you he has a problem enunciating properly, he probably reads better than I do. I only got a GED. So, and I don't really, like him and, what's the John Kurtz, they'll pull up articles and stuff. I'll basically refer to the article, in a very loose way when I make my points. So I don't really do a lot of that, but at times if I could pull up a funny picture of or maybe something that I'm talking about, we can have some fun with that. I want to be entertaining, sometimes an asshole, things of that nature. So let's see here. I realize this showed me the animal mascot for certain college teams don't make sense because there's not an animal in that state. Are there a lot of bears in Texas? Because Baylor is a perfect example. There used to be black bears, and they exist in Oklahoma, and I'm talking about the southern end. So you might find some black bears in the very northern tip of Texas, and more than likely in the Panhandle up there, like up the northern part of the Panhandle, which is right there by Colorado. So yeah, you can get some bears. You can cougars in Texas. Yeah, hell, alligators. It was shit you didn't think that would be here is here. Let's see. Macs are the best that make your iPhone even better. That's kind of, that's why I want to go that way. Because right now, when I make a video, I just use iMovie to edit it because it's like editing software for idiot people, and it's really simple, and there's not a lot to it, and it does a good job. I mean, I'm not looking to look like CBS in this bitch. I'm just looking to actually, be able to be creative in a way that doesn't require a 4-year degree to figure the shit out. I hate asking, I got my youngest son. I say youngest son. He's 21 now, but he has a YouTube channel. So every once in a while, I have to drag him in here. Hey, kid, this shit on OBS, I screwed it up. What happened? And sometimes he has to fix things for me. So I'm trying to get it. Like StreamYard so far seems like it's pretty effortless and kind of like streaming for stupid people. Like anyone can do it because I am a stupid person. Let's see. All right, y'all are talking about. See, this is the kind of crap we can get into, which I do like. Like talking about mascots. I do like that. Let's see here. Tigers and wildcats are pretty overused. Tigers, yeah, cougars. We got a lot of cougars. Well, we got like what, Houston Cougars? We got BYU Cougars in the same conference, damn it. We got I know UConn's are Huskies, and you got the Washington Huskies. That's why I always like the Horned Frogs. There's only one. Red Raiders. We don't got a whole lot of different Red Raiders running around. Who else is a tiger out there, I wonder? Let's see. See, what's funny is I think Alaska might be the only place where none of the high schools have tigers or wildcats as mascots. Never thought about that. Actually, I lived in Alaska for about 3 years when I was a kid. My parents were crazy. I was born in Texas, East Texas. And somewhere when I was still a baby, we moved to Louisiana. And then I went through kindergarten, came home, and remember the last day of school, came home, and all our shit's packed. Well, where's my toys? And where are we going? No one, no one thinks to tell the little kid, where are you going? We were going to Alaska, and no shit, my parents, being truck drivers, ain't exactly scared to drive. Drove from Lake Charles, Louisiana, all the way to Anchorage. Crazy. Never seen a mountain before in my life. And that's a big change. All right, you're talking swamps, you're talking flat land, to driving through the Rockies, up through the Yukon, uh, and then landing in Alaska in Anchorage that's surrounded by freaking like the biggest mountains on the continent. So, night and day kind of shit. Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of Alaska. It's a big change. But my parents are crazy. They were cool though. They were cool. Cool people. Let's see here. Anthony Mazzano, have you thought of doing a special stream? I understand you focus on college football, but Teresa money to help what? Teresa? Therese? Money to help the families who are suffering from the wildfires in Hawaii. I know what Therese means. Like there are ways maybe to help families. That'd be cool. Doing something like that once in a while. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know if I can. I mean, maybe put a link to something that's kind of fun to help them people out, maybe. I don't know. I never thought about that, but that's actually a really good idea, man. Yeah, it just seems like Hawaii kind of dropped the ball. Some of the people there, as far as how to handle that situation. I don't know. I haven't looked up a lot. I don't want to point fingers when I don't know anything about. Let's see here. Is it Washington State Cougars as well? You know what? I don't really know. I don't think it's the Wazoos. Let's see here. We have a native school up here called the Half Breeds. It's one of the reasons Alaska is great. It really is. And hey, me and you have something in common. We're probably one of the only, very few people that have actually seen a totem pole live in person. They're pretty awesome. Things like that. It's just different culture stuff. It was, dude, that was like one of the funnest 2-3 years of my childhood, man. Just made such an impression on me. I mean, literally when we moved back down to Louisiana and then eventually back up here to Texas in the Metroplex, I probably spent the rest of my elementary school days and middle school days drawing mountains. I mean, they just blew me away. I was just fascinated by how huge that was. I remember in school we took a field trip to Mount McKinley, and there was you couldn't see the top of the mountain because there was this big layer of clouds, So all you could see is the base. And it was just awesome. And then I remember, got in the back of my dad's truck. So, back in the day when the kids just ride in the back of a pickup, without being arrested and have CPS called on you. So we're just riding up there, and I'm just looking up the whatever highway goes up into Fairbanks from Anchorage. We're going to a park, and so we're driving on the side of a mountain, just sheer cliffs running up, dude, and then just drop off at the other side. And every once in a while you see trickling water coming down. It was just insane. It was just, and that Yukon highway coming up through the Rockies, just the shit, seeing an eagle flying next to you, while you're on the highway. And like I said, down below is just clouds and a long way down. And you're on a road, not a bridge or something. It's incredible. Incredible stuff. Let's see. Truck drivers get paid well up here. Yeah, the crazy thing is they didn't drive truck up there. My dad went to work for a small company that did insulation in new houses. or they re-insulate old houses. And like I said, small company but lucrative. You need insulation in Alaska or you're dead. So Dad made a pretty good, decent living. And the guy, was pretty well off. We had this big A-frame lake house. And now all I remember is it's called Big Lake. I think that's the name of the lake, Big Lake, or maybe it was the nickname of the lake called Big Lake. I don't know. Everyone has a big lake, so I don't know if it's probably not the technical name for the lake. I don't know. They all referred to it as Big Lake. So we go to Big Lake to the guy, because he had a small crew, small, like I said, small business. So twice a year, once in the winter, once in the summer, you have a big party. Everyone goes out there and have fun, and he'd rent boats and all this stuff. And you can actually swim in the lake without freezing to death. That always shocked people when I tell them that here. You're like, oh yeah, we went, jumping off the pier, swimming around. He'd be like, he rented these. It looked like a 3-wheeler with big boats, and you'd pedal them. Not big boats, but big orange tires, and it looked like a 3-wheeler, but it was on the water, and you'd pedal it. It was just cool stuff like that. Awesome memories. I remember in the winter, you can actually drive over the lake because there was no road that went to his lake house. It was either by boat or in the wintertime, you can drive over the ice to the car or to the lake house. It was really cool. Let's see. The teams that are with mascots that are Tigers are LSU, Auburn, and Memphis. Yeah, and I understand those names probably came along a long time ago, but you would think at some point, let's find something original. There's tigers, you got cougars. How many panthers are in college ranks? There's other kinds of cats. Wildcats is cool. I don't know if there's more than just the Arizona Wildcats. I mean, they're kind of known for being the Wildcats. So that's a cool name. Kansas State, is that Cougars too, or is that some other kind of cat? I don't know. I always call them Kansas State. I don't know why. I think that's probably the only mascot I don't know in the Big 12. I mean, really, I just don't pay attention to it. I know there's a cat there, on the side of the helmet, some kind of cat, some kind of panther-esque cougar-like thing, Oh, shit. Yeah, BYU Cougars, Houston Cougars, UCF Golden Knights, I know that. West Virginia Mountaineers, Iowa State Cyclones. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on Kansas freaking State. What does this say? Raise damn voice to text. What is that? You have a problem hearing me or something there, Anthony? Maybe I should just talk like this into the microphone. I don't know. If you have a problem hearing me, let me know, dude. Yeah, Cincinnati Bearcats. That's an awesome name. That's an awesome name. See? Let's see, Donnie. Ice Road Truckers are up in Yukon and Alaska. The first few seasons, was in Canada. Glen Highway. Okay, I never knew that. I mean, I was a kid. I didn't really know what things were called. I just remember it made a damn big impression on me. That's for sure. Yeah, it's just crazy place. I haven't been back since, but maybe one day I'll, take the old lady, show her kind of things I saw when I was a kid. Yeah, I kind of like this, dude. I like having I know y'all can't see it, but okay, let me try to show you. That ain't gonna work either. Fair. No, you got I usually use my phone, like so when I do a live stream, I'm always like looking down here. So I'm looking at my phone when I was using OBS to see my comments. But this just has them like right there off to the side, So yeah, but dare I say a little more professional? Link. Link to that someone wrote about read about female mascots, feline mascots in college football. Okay. Yep, Big Lake is the name. Thank you, Jeff. I've always wondered that. I always wondered, like, is it actually called Big Lake, or is that just what people called it? Like, it's like Saskatchewan's asshole lake, and they just, it's something hard to pronounce, and so everyone just, Big Lake, it's big. Okay, cool. It's actually called Big Lake. That's awesome. Thank you. That helps. Let's see here. Donnie, schools don't use names like leopards, cheetahs, rhinos, or honey badgers. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with the leopards? LSU leopards? Okay. Maybe not. Cheetahs. Yeah, Auburn cheetahs. That kind of works. Auburn rhinos. That sounds cool. Auburn honey badgers. Hey, Oregon State's the Beavers. That's cool. That's pretty cool. However, sometimes there are bad ones out there. The very first football game I played in 7th grade, we played it. I think it was at home. It was a little town out here called Springtown. I think it was Springtown. Springtown Porcupines. It just doesn't roll off the tongue, I don't know. Get it down a little better. Yeah, we were the Northwest Texans. The Texans. At the time, I was like, that's a really stupid name. But then you realize, okay, the first team in Dallas was actually the Texans. And then they moved to Kansas City and became the Chiefs. And then in 1960, we got the Cowboys. And then in Houston, they had the Oilers, and the Oilers left to become Tennessee Titans. And then they put another team back there and went with the old school Texans, which I always thought I hated because I was like, dude, we got to have the Oilers back. What happened to the Oilers? But the Texans predated the Oilers. Just to say, there's a lot of cool history with some of these mascots. And yes, it would be nice if everyone had their own shit. Find another cat, find another bird, find another something. Jeff Woodworth, K-State and Kentucky are Kentucky Wildcats. You're right, they are. And it is K-State Wildcats. That's disappointing. I like them. They're my pick to win the Big 12 this year. But to me, Arizona is the Wildcats. It's just, I don't like the repetitive mascot thing. So people need to change some names around here. I think we got to get that started. K-State needs a new nickname. We need a new mascot for K-State. We don't have to change the cat thing. Just maybe K-State Panthers, Wild Panthers, something. The Black Panthers. The Pink Panthers. I don't care. It's got to be some other cat. Don't do Wildcat. That's Arizona. That's just in Kentucky. Yeah, they don't matter anyway. Basketball. Let's see. I don't know what I'm saying. Is my damn voice to text corrected? Okay. Raise for some reason to that word you saw in the previous comment where I recommend you do a special stream to raise money for the highway wildfire. For the Hawaii wildfire. This is why I never use voice to text. Because I'm bad enough at English. And every time I do, this bastard... People are worried about AI and it can't get what I'm saying. Okay? And this thing's going to turn into Skynet and kill us all? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think we're quite there yet. Hidden Hawaiian, what's up, dude? There's a Texas high school with hippos. Hudo hippos. Well, I forgot what it's called, but they both start with H. That helps. Hippos, that's original. I'm cool with hippos. Hippos the most dangerous animal in freaking Africa. Kill more people than smallpox and gators or tigers or lions, so. Well, they look so cute. No, I'll kill your ass. All right. Let's see. Anthony Mazzano, the mascot for Miami Hurricanes, makes a lot of sense. Yes. I understand the name of the team is Hurricanes, but ibis is the state bird of Florida. But the ibis. Okay. Yeah, I like the Seminoles too. That's always been a cool name. Say Miami. Yeah, the Golden Knights, that's a cool name. I'm trying to think of some other Florida schools. Florida Gators. Yeah, Florida Gators, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. I'm trying to rattle through FSU, South Florida. What is there? I know it too. I know it. I can't think of what they are. But yeah, there's some schools that just have like around here, like the rich town is South Lake, right? That's where a lot of former players, sometimes current, like big time sports players live in South Lake, and their high school is the Dragons, South Lake, Carroll Dragons. Yeah, the Roadrunners, that's one of the best names. I mean, maybe it's just because I grew up with Bugs Bunny and the Warner Brothers stuff, but Roadrunners is an awesome freaking name. I love it. Not to mention this little town I grew up, not grow up in, but when I was in high school, when we first moved up here to Dallas Fort Worth, I was like going into 5th grade. So we moved into like a suburb of Fort Worth. And then we moved to a little further out suburb into a trailer park, spent my middle school years there. And then when I went to high school, my parents just loved to move. Same school district, but moved a little further out to this little town called Rome. Now, Texas is kind of, to me, notorious for having, like, there's a London, Texas, there's a Paris, Texas, there's a Rome, Texas, like world map freaking, they don't spell it's RHOME, Let's make it a little different. Yeah. We got Palestine, Texas. It's like, do we have terrorists and bombing in Palestine, Texas? No, we had to name something. It's like people thought, like Lubbock. Lubbock is original, but there's also a Muleshoe, Texas. So sometimes you give them, okay, we got something original. It's not good. It's not good. Oh. Jeff Woodworth, my son plays hockey for the Alaska Oilers. That's cool. That's awesome. K-State Putty Cats. Okay, I don't think they'll like that much, Jeff. Hippos better control the line of scrimmage. Hey, it's all about the trenches, baby. Let's see here. Donnie, how about dogs? A lot of schools use bulldogs. Oh, that ain't no shit, man. And the bulldog is like one of the nicer breeds of dog. Like, how about the Rottweiler, Dobermans, German Shepherds? Rhodesian is you're getting a little, it's a lot of rednecks out there that have trouble. Let's keep it, yeah, but, the Dobies, the Rotties, come on. Maybe not the German Shepherds, maybe the Shepherds, that'd be cool. Bulls, of course. All right, I know Jordan, Chicago Bulls. How many Bulls are in Chicago? I mean, you talk about an out of place name. I don't know if they had moved from somewhere. Maybe they were in Missouri or something and then moved to Chicago and became the Bulls. Like the Lakers was the Minnesota Lakers because it's the land of a thousand lakes. Then you move out to LA where there's no lakes. There's an ocean. There's no lakes, and they're the Lakers. That's why the NBA drives me nuts. It's like, why is there the Utah Jazz? Because it was the New Orleans Jazz, which makes total sense. Change the name. All right. It was the Charlotte Hornets. Cool. And then they moved to New Orleans and became the New Orleans Hornets. And finally they said, we'll change it to the Pelicans. Give New Orleans back the Jazz. All right, give them back the Jazz. God, some of this, the mascot stuff sometimes gets ridiculous, especially in the NBA. The thing that drives me crazy about college is like you said, freaking Bulldogs. The Georgia Bulldogs, Gonzaga Bulldogs, Fresno State Bulldogs. How many Bulldogs do you need? All right, can we get who's going to be the Sharpays? Come on, get creative. And all this change and realignment, you would think, change a name. Let's do something different. K-State, K-State's on a roll. Those K-State Wildcats. No, not really. Not really. Arizona Wildcats. Since Speed. Remember Speed? The movie, Sandra Bullock? Let's see here. It's another common mascot in college football. You see a lot of teach with a Native American Indian as their mascot. There's Seminoles. Do we got Comanches? Apaches? Are there Apaches? I know there's more. I just can't think of any other ones for some reason. See, I have the perfect replacement name for LSU. Instead of calling themselves the Tigers, they could call themselves the Louisiana State Mudcats. Now that, you know what? When I was a kid in Louisiana, my older brother, it was like a feral cat. We called it Swamp Rat. Every once in a while, I'd bring up like a dead moccasin or something to him as a gift. Definitely Mudcat. So I could relate. There is no name Colorado. No name Colorado. The Buffs. Buffaloes, man. Had a school in Hawaii called the Rapids. The mascot was a wave. Well, that's kind of cool, though. Oh, that's what you're talking about. South Florida Bulls. South Florida Bulls. A little out of place, Do you think of Bulls when you think of South Florida? That's what I'm saying. What's with the Bulls? Houston Bulls. That would make more sense than the Houston Cougars to me. It's like, oh, what's a cool name for, Cougar? That's a cool cat name that everyone thinks of it. So that's why I like the Horned Frogs. It's a little different. Missouri Golden Doodles. I like it. You're fine. I'm just testing shit out.
Oh. I'm going to go have a cigarette and go to bed.
I'll be right there. Yeah, so about to end this little test thing. Hockey has some crazy names. Seattle Kraken. Kraken is cool. St. Louis Blues. That's cool. Colorado Avalanche. Yeah. None of them college teams, though. We got the damn Huskies again. Yeah, Utes are cool. Illini, which is weird, fighting Illini, but different. Is it native teaming? They got rid of the mascot? I think, though. Oh, okay, I had no idea it was a native team name. That's, Jeff, that's like probably one of the best comments I've seen in a long time. For whatever reason, Cougars, they love my hair color. I've gotten, I've been hit on by many Cougars just walking around. It's weird. Well, it's kind of cool. It's nice. At least somebody still finds me attractive. That's all right. Donnie, the Anacondas, Bulls, Sharks. Florida State Bull Sharks. Okay, Bulls for short. Clydesdales. Oh, maybe Clydesdale's a little too much. Maybe a little too much. Like, what is Tennessee's Rocky Top? What is their yeah, I am drawing a blank on shit today. I can't remember what their deal is. But the Tennessee Walkers, like the horse, that'd be cool. But I understand they probably already have a legendary name. Why? If it's the Tennessee Cougars, I'm gonna have a problem. Because I can't remember what the hell it's called. That's right, the Volunteers. The Volunteers, one of the weakest. I'm sure there's some kind of historical thing. Maybe they had some volunteer army during the Civil War. I don't know. But yeah, it's one of the most boring and it's boring. How Miss Hero, Delta State fighting Okra. That's a creative name. Is that real? Fighting Okra. It's always good when you fighting, right? Like we have a high school team up here in Louisville Fighting Farmers. I always thought that was crap, but back in the day, sometimes we'd play some scrimmage games there, and they had an AstroTurf. We thought that was super cool until we got tackled on it, and you just rug burn. Ugh, horrible. Yes, it's real. Holy shit. Delta State. That sounds like some kind of one of those 30-day colleges. The class at 4 p.m. Let's see here. Oh, look at there. I accidentally clicked on this, Jeff, but it was I could put user in timeout. I could ban user and delete their comments. Wow. I could be a real dick with this thing. Fort Collins lambskins. Oh, I hope that's not real. Do they really name their team after essentially a prophylactic? I mean, that was like what they had before condoms was lambskins. Maybe somebody back in the day lost a bet. I don't know. Not good. But you know what? What do y'all think of this StreamYard thing, man? I mean, I think it'll work. I mean, son of a bitch. It seems pretty easy to use. I got to figure some other things out with it, but yeah. No. I still got to figure out. So I guess I got to play with this thing a little bit. So every once in a while, sorry, every once in a while, you're going to find a stream that came out of freaking balls nowhere. And that's me pretty much trying to figure out some StreamYard shit. I don't mind reading somebody else's comments, though. It's real. It's damn real. Delaware fighting blue hens. You know what? That's cool. It reminds me of like a... I'm having trouble with my freaking head. Maybe it's just a late hour. Minor League Baseball. You know, they got like crazy ass names there. But I love crazy ass minor league baseball names. Fighting blue hens. That's really cool. Where do you live in Texas? How long would it take you to drive to Norman or Stillwater? Norman, probably either one of them, probably under 4 hours. North Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth area. It's noise. Well, thank you, Jeff. Thank you for that. I'm just trying to find, I don't know, see if there's some other ways I can do some shit on here. But so far, you know, just doing this little bit is actually way better. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Looking a lot. Yeah, if I could just figure out how to save it. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. Privateers, Legionnaires, keel haulers. You know what? I'm good with all those. Legionnaires. That's kind of cool. Dude. Really? Presbyterian blue hose? The Baylor Broncos. You know what? There's nothing wrong with the Baylor Bears, damn it. Nothing wrong with the Baylor Bears. Maybe the K-State Broncos, you know. Maybe that. Come on, another Wildcat. Don't need another Wildcat. Damn it. That's actually kind of disappointing that that's what they are. I mean, it's disappointing that I didn't know, but I should have known that. I just never thought about it. I don't know. It's always called them Kansas State. Kim Rivera, who's got the deepest pockets in the Big 12? Ooh. That is a good question. Deepest pockets. If I had a guess, I would say the Jayhawks, Kansas. I would say it's probably them. Tech may have some deeper pockets than people think as well. TCU ain't hurt for cash, so, you know. Need Appalachian State bootleggers. Nice. I do like that. Can you explain to me what caused the original Big 8 conference to implode? Knowing them, some kind of stupid ass drama. Just someone slept with someone's mother is what I'm guessing. Central Florida. All right. It didn't implode. It combined with 4 teams from the Southwest Conference. Yeah, that's right. It was the Southwest Conference that went to shit. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. I'm still going to try to figure out stuff. Ew. See? That's an example of a banner. Click on banner to show it on screen. Bleh. Create a banner. Okay. See? I'm glad y'all are here for this. I need to learn this shit. Will it work? Yes, it worked. That's awesome. I can create multiple banners. Oh, I could do this before I even start live streaming. This is exciting as shit. I could put I could put on there, what the hell I'm going to talk about. Hot diggity damn shit. Hold on. Let's go back to the comments. Oh, I lose it when AAR comes on. Thank you, AAR. Son of a bitch. But it's okay. Pitt State Gorillas is pretty good. The Gorillas? Yeah, that is pretty damn good. Deepest Pockets of Big 12, BYU, ASU, Arizona. Hold on. T. Boone gave OSU. That's some true shit. T. Boone Pickens. Jeff Woodworth, you got it. I totally forgot about Oklahoma State. Talk about some deep ass pockets, and you don't think they would. Go back to my banner. Yes. It's awesome. More than one banner? I could do more than one banner? Ooh, scroll across the bottom ticker. Holy shit. How do I do it? Let's try to figure this one out. There we go. All right. Check it out. I got a, what do you call it? A ticker. Dude, will it stay on when I go back to comments, though? What's FIMU's mascot? The Zach Wilson's? Oh. Who is that? Who's the name of the NBA player that got LeBron's mama? Whatever, whoever he is. Yeah, man. I like this, dude. This is cool. This is fun. T. Boone Pickens does have deep pockets. Yes, sir. He definitely damn did. I think he's dead, but he built a hell of a lot of wind farms here in Texas. We actually have, as far as renewables, a shocking amount of like wind and solar, and they're putting up a giant solar field north of here. So I don't know what the technical term for that: solar farm, solar array, solar production warehouse. I don't know. Minnesota Moose. They are not the Moose, Donnie. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Damn you. But Moose would be cool. David Booth has deep pockets for Kansas as well. Yeah. But that's why I said Kansas. I'm like, I think Kansas is probably pretty damn well off there. Delonte West. There you go. That's their mascot. Thank Anthony Mazzano. Coming from the B side, man. That's a deep track right there, man. Delonte West. Got Bronny's mother. Damn. Let's see here. Any news on Stanford University, Cal Bears to ACC? I mean, they're begging. We'll do it free. We'll give you a hand job on the side. We'll do it all. The thing is, there's still 5 schools that don't want them. I don't think that's going to. It just doesn't make any damn sense. I mean, I understand why the ACC wants to do it. But, some schools in the ACC want to do it, but there's schools that don't. And it's weird, isn't it? It's weird that Stanford wants in the ACC that bad that they'll take like no money for several years. Did they offer that to the Big 12? I wonder. I doubt it. And if they did, it wasn't reported. So there's still some people being shitters when it comes to the Big 12, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Golden Gophers good at hockey. I'm glad they're good at something. They ought to be good at hockey. Got a bunch of frozen lakes. I saw let the football go at this point. I think you're talking into your phone with this. Not worth selling your soul for. Depends on who you ask, sir. Minnesota State is the Mavericks. There are a lot of ranches in Minnesota. Okay, Mavericks is cool. It's my favorite basketball team, but professional, but cool. All right, let's go back to banners. Yep. There's a Delonte West, people. That's one crazy looking helmet, too. Fighting Uranus. Not bad. No Big 12 conference for Stanford University. Swim to China first. It appears that way. And if so, have a nice dip. Go independent. See if we give a shit. The thing is, even if they asked or even begged Yormark, I don't think Yormark can get it done because I don't think ESPN wants to get it done, which is why would ESPN want to? I mean, I know there's a pro rata with the ACC as well. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it works the same way. I think everyone's assuming. They're assuming a lot. A lot of people like to assume when it comes to the ACC. I don't know about all that. Anyway, this is exciting shit, though. It's exciting shit. Damn. Anyway, I think I'll start using StreamYard. I'm going to try tomorrow for my legit live stream. I want to try it. Do you believe those rumors that apparently Stanford and University of Cal are in deep conversation with the ACC to join the conference, or is it BS in your opinion? I think they're talking. I don't think there's any reason to doubt that. But right now it's just yapping. It's just a bunch of yapping. Stanford has two bad mascots, a tree and a cardinal, which being singular is a color. A tree and a cardinal. True. What kind of tree? Is it just tree? Just general? Just, hold like a 8-bit video game tree. That's all it is. I know it's weird. Tree and cardinal. Which I really don't mind those, but at the end of it all, does Stanford even care? I do think they care about sports. I don't think they care about modern sports. I think they care about their overall athletic program, Olympic sports, non-revenue stuff. I think they really love that and invest heavily in it. And obviously they do. They're the best at everything that doesn't make money. The stuff that really, and here's the thing, NIL, people keep thinking football, basketball with NIL, but some of the people making the most money in college NIL or your track and field people, your gymnastics people, a lot of women killing it in NIL. They don't need a collective. All right. They're getting on Wheaties boxes and shit. They're getting money. They're getting paid. And to me, that's the right way to do it. But do they care? Yeah. I just don't think they care to have a collective and do the NIL thing and the transfer portal. I think they hate all of that shit that makes you successful in football. So it's a problem. Supposedly they don't have the votes. Doubt it. Seminoles, Clemson, UNC, NC State are no votes. They need to flip one more. And in the end, even if they were, that was a straw vote. Okay, if it got to a serious vote, I think there's more no votes if it comes to serious arm twisting. The Seminoles are about to shit the bed, and Clemson is about to fling themselves off a fiery pit into hell. if it came down to an actual real vote, will Miami give you a yes vote at that point? I'm not convinced. Jeff Woodward, Stanford rules the other 4 teams that play water polo. And they do. And they do. The Houston Oil Barons. I like the Oil Baron thought. I like it a lot. All right. Yeah, I heard there were 7 no votes. Wow. Okay, the only thing that's been reported is like 5. I wouldn't doubt it, dude. I mean, that's what makes sense. You have a magnificent 7 who won out, right? Magnificent 7 that won out, but yet some of them were going to allow Stanford and Cal to come into the conference or want to vote for them. And it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think you got people in the media, especially, they don't want to see what happened to the ACC that happened to the Pac-12. As a matter of fact, they're still mourning the Pac-12. Keep in mind, they didn't give 2 flaming hot shits what happened to the Big 12. Did not give a damn. Texas and Oklahoma left, well, I guess that's the end of the Big 12. We don't got to write about their sorry truck driving ass anymore. And then went about their merry way. But the Pac, oh, let's just cry a river for the Pac. And now let's do everything we can to support the ACC. Oh, let them burn. Let them die. As Jim Kirk once said, Star Trek, An Undiscovered Country, let them die. That's where I'm at. Oh, I can't believe they let Notre Dame to. I cannot believe that either. Cannot believe they let Notre Dame vote. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So if you want to vote, join fully. Needs to be a trucker mascot in the new Big 12. True. You know what you can do? A mascot all wrapped up in a like a mascot / endorsement, like the K-State Kenworths. How you like that shit? You got a Kenworth endorsement of the school plus a cool ass name. Imagine a big truck on the side of the helm. Dude, that's brilliant, Jeff. That's why you make the big money. They were happy to bury the Big 12 conference. More than happy to. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here for this little test stream. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep, I'm going to try using this tomorrow, see if it works out. Hopefully it does. So far, it seems fun, but I'm going to screw with it. So y'all are going to have to deal with the little powered by StreamYard thing there. And then eventually, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to have that. Maybe I should hide it. Okay, I'll hide the ticker too. All right, I like this shit. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for allowing me to bother you a little bit tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow for the actual stream. Bye. Bye.